doing? Don't we look alike, huh? James got a feedy. And the Apefather, baby. Tony Soprano. And the Apefather, not too shabby. Uh, Not really going to be a long live. Yeah, just came home from dinner. We're going to relax a little bit with the wife before she goes to sleep. But a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Wait till some people come here. Um, Trump won again, baby. President Trump. He's an amazing guy, isn't he? Only Donald Trump could pull off so many impossible feats. It really is. It really blows my mind. It blows my mind how he pulls off so many things that seem to be impossible. So let's go over it. So if you've been following that whole crazy Stormy Daniels, Michael Cohen case that resulted in President Trump being charged 34 times, okay, he was sentenced today for the alleged falsified business, well, the documentation, it was, the alleged affair with Stormy Daniels and all that stuff. Okay, but anyway, yeah, he definitely, Commander 35 definitely seems like a psychopath. Yes, we're going to talk about Tiny Bull's Teddy Zane in a second. Sloppy Daniels. So let's talk about what happened with the sentencing today. So the judge, I don't know if you know this, made it crystal clear that his intention was to sentence President Trump to jail up to 4 years. But because he is the president of the United States of America and the inauguration is in 2 days, it is an impossibility, right, to put a president of the United States of America in jail. So basically, he was dismissed of all charges. But there's one little tiny thing. They said that you're still, because of your guilty conviction, you're still considered a felon. But now it's official. See, before it wasn't official until the sentencing was completed. So they left him off as he's a felon. So he will be the first, it's crazy, right? The first felon going into office, in the highest office, president of the United States of America. Look, you want me to tell you how I feel about it? And I know a lot of Trump supporters are going to yell at me. A lot of Trump supporters are going to yell at me. You know I'm a big Trump supporter. You know I love Donald Trump. I love that guy. You know I love him, right? Okay. I feel he did have the affair with Stormy Daniels. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get mad at me. I know you're gonna hate me now, right? All the Trumps, but come on, look. There's no question. I think he had he definitely did it. Okay. See where the mistake that Donald Trump made. And again, this is just my opinion. I'll say it's alleged because I can't prove it. I'm just giving you my opinion. The mistake that he made was that stupid non-disclosure agreement that he had Michael Cohen draw up, where they gave the 130,000 hush money. See, that was very stupid, in my opinion. It was very stupid because if he didn't, let's just say he would have had, like, he would have fooled around with the sloppy Stormy, as Mark said, right? Um, well, Mark, let me ask you a question. No, I'm not. See, Mark, just hear me out. I'm not going against President Trump. I hate Biden. I hate Harris. But this is something where you see people, they're taking apples and they're mixing it with oranges. I'm just simply saying, do you feel, in your opinion, that Donald Trump had sex with Stormy Daniels? I mean, I'm not. I'm a Trump supporter. I love Trump. I love the guy, and I'm not saying anything bad about him. But do you really think that he did it? I mean, that's just the question. See, what Mark doesn't understand is this: we love Donald Trump. Listen to me. That's what I'm saying. None of us, listen to me, Chris. None of us would have cared. No, he definitely did, Mark. 100%. But listen to me. Donald Trump is so well loved. Listen to me. He is so well loved that none of us would have cared. See, I guess Trump didn't, you know what it was? He didn't realize how much he was loved. He didn't realize how much he was loved by us. Like, because he felt like he couldn't come out and say it. Maybe because at the time he's married, Melania was pregnant. Listen, we saw what Bill Clinton did with Monica Lewinsky, which was crazy, right? Okay, listen, this is sometimes these things happen, but it's listen to me. It's a pretty highly likely possibility that Trump had sex with Stormy Daniels. But here's the thing: nobody would have cared anyway. This is the point I'm trying to say to you. Nobody would have cared anyway. Nobody would have cared. Even if he would have came out and he would have said, "Look, I made a mistake. Let's just like remember how Bill Clinton admitted it. Remember how Bill Clinton denied that he had any sexual involvement with Monica Lewinsky, but then he admitted it. Okay, if Trump would have did the same thing, if Trump would have just said, "Look, I messed up, I screwed up, it was a major mistake," he would have still been voted in as the president of the United States of America, and everything would have been fine. Okay, where he made the mistake, in my opinion, is that he tried to kind of cover it up. Look, and I'm a Trump supporter, and I just see that this is where all the Trump supporters get crazy. They get crazy because when you, in any way, shape, or form, discuss something that might sound negative about Trump, they get crazy. But you can't do that in life. Listen, even if you love someone, listen to me, you sometimes have to say, we're all human beings at the end of the day. We're all human beings. I'm a human being. You're a human being. Donald Trump's a human being. We all are entitled to make mistakes. Billy Joel wrote a great song about it. It's called "We're Only Human, Bound to Make Mistakes." Okay. Mark, listen. Don't don't turn this into something it's not necessary. Listen to me, Mark. Mark, listen to me. You love Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. He's the president of the United States of America. He's going to make America great again. Okay? We're not talking about the other bullshit lawsuits. Okay? Did you hear me talk about the bullshit lawsuits? The Letitia James lawsuit was the most ridiculous lawsuit in the history of mankind. Okay? Donald Trump paid his bank loans back 100% on time. He never missed a bank payment, okay? And they charged him like 400 and something million dollars. That was insane, okay? E.G. Carroll, no evidence at all, okay? She provided a picture where they were smiling together, her and Donald Trump. They provided a picture. Her and her ex-husband was smiling. There was no witnesses, nothing, okay? I'm not talking about the same thing with the classified documents. Biden got off. They gave Trump all that trouble. Eventually, he got off. I'm not talking about the other bullshit lawsuits. Okay, what are we talking about? We're talking about Stormy Daniels. That's what we're talking about. Okay, and it is my opinion, and I don't care if you get mad at me, Mark. Okay, everybody's entitled to an opinion. Donald Trump, in my opinion, I'll say it's alleged, had sex with Stormy Daniels. That's just it. That's just the way I see it. There were too many things involved there. They were together at the hotel at the same time. There's collaborations that they went up to the hotel room. There's a lot of evidence that he probably had sex with her. But this is the thing. This is the thing I'm trying to make you understand, okay? It wouldn't have mattered. You're missing the point of the conversation. It doesn't matter. If he would have just came out and been honest about it, and he would have said, "Look, I made a mistake, blah, blah, blah. This shit happens. Men get temptation." He would have still became the president of the United States. Anyway, it all worked out. Anyway, look, all the charges were dropped. He's not going to jail. He's going to be the president of the. It all worked out. It all worked out for him at the end of the day. But I'm just saying that Come on, he had sex with her. You know, you if you don't, if you believe that he did it, you're nuts. I love Trump. I know, but Detective Pikachu, get out of here. I'm not. You see, you know what the problem is, and I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Trump supporter, but I'm going to tell you something about Trump supporters that you guys have something that's a little messed up, and I'm going to tell you what it is. It's like if you say anything derogatory about him, you all flip out. You go crazy. You go on like the defensive, like a warpath. Like you go, then you start going nuts. I'm not saying anything derogatory about the guy. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I think he had sex with Stormy Daniels. That's all I'm saying to you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying that I think that he didn't have to go to the extents. See, I think you know what I think what happened at the time? I think that he believed. This is what I feel. I think that he believed that if the public found out that he did have sex with her, which again I'm going to say it's all alleged. I'm going to say it's alleged. This is just subject to my opinion. Because he was married, because Melania was pregnant with Barrett at the time, he felt it looked really, really bad. And that's why I think he did what he did. Because he felt like people were gonna be like, oh my God, he's cheating on his wife's pregnant, blah, blah, blah. He felt it was gonna, affect his chances. I don't think it would have affected his. I literally think that Donald Trump is so well loved that there is nothing that will affect his chances of getting elected. Like this guy, like he once one time Trump said I could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and I'll still be elected president. And I believe that. I believe that. So it's over now anyway. So that's the end of the conversation. There's really no point to continue the conversation. All the charges were dropped. He's not getting any jail time, but the title of felon will remain on his record. Of course, he's going to appeal it. They're going to appeal it. We'll see what happens. I mean, look, nothing is stopping it. He's still the president of the United States of America, and nothing's going to stop that. But I'm just saying that I don't think any of this shit was even necessary. Because let me tell you the reason why. Let's say he would have fooled around with Stormy Daniels. Okay, let's say he would have did it, but then like he never did this stupid friggin' hush money thing, this stupid thing with Michael Cohen, the $130,000 hush money thing, right? Then it would have been her word against his word. Don't you understand? There would have been no way. Listen to me. There would have been no way of her proving anything. She would have been. That would it. That would have been it. But why did he do that? Like why did he do that? Why did he have that stupid non-disclosure? That's why this whole thing got crazy. And the result is Stormy Daniels became a superstar. He turned this friggin' porn star into one of the world's most famous women. It's crazy. This woman made millions and millions and millions of effing dollars off this crazy shit. And the end result is that, you know, it just caused a lot of tragedy. It caused a lot of tragedy in Donald Trump's life. But it's over now. He won. It's over. All I'm saying, and this is it, and I'll end it. He should have never, that whole non-disclosure agreement should have never happened. That's it. He could have did what he did, kept it on the hush hush. You understand? And that would have been the end of it. But that effing non-disclosure, that effing $130,000 hush money payment turned this into a friggin' nightmare on Elm Street. But the nightmare is over. He's the president of the United States of America. That's the end of it. So I'll shut up now. Well, Back to the Future, what's your opinion? I know Back to the Future is a big Trump supporter. Do you think he fooled around with Stormy Daniels? What's your opinion? Listen, guys, I know you love Trump, but this has nothing. We're not talking negative about him. They can't. I don't think they can handle it. Do you think he fooled around with her or no? It's okay to be honest. We're not saying nothing bad about. I love Donald Trump. We're all men, mother effers. I'm curious what he's gonna say. He's probably not gonna say anything. He definitely had a relationship, right? Back to the Future. Am I a psychopath, right? Because a lot of people feel that. Listen to me. Come on. I'm just saying, look, all I'm saying is this. He didn't have to. He didn't have to sign that stupid non-disclosure agreement. It was dumb. It was stupid. Paying her any money was stupid. It was dumb. It's over now. But you want to know? You want to know what he could have did? You want to know what he should have did? He should have did what he did with her. You understand? The one night stand, and then hasta la vista, baby. That's it. Bye. Take care, brush your hair. See ya, hate to be ya. And there would have been literal. You can't prove, right? I mean, unless, look, I don't want to get technical here. I don't want to get technical. Unless a girl gets pregnant, okay? Or if there's some samples found. I don't want to, you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to get technical. A person cannot prove they had sex with someone. They can't prove it. Okay? So, like, nothing would have came of it. He could have, and I'm sure listen to me, you know Donald Trump, let's just say, was a ladies' man, okay? I don't know if you know that, but Trump 100% was a ladies' man. 100%, no question about it. The guy was too successful. He was a ladies' man, okay? And I'm sure he had a lot of fun in his life. I'm sure. He had what's called the best of the best. Okay, the best of the best. Okay? But the thing is that you just got to keep that on the DL. That's the thing. When you do it, you got to keep it on the DL. When you start putting things in writing, when you start putting things in black and white, see, I would never do anything. Me personally, I would never do that. Never. Never put something in black and white. When you put something in black and white, you are liable. You are stuck. Okay, so that's the key. Anyway. Okay, first of all, if this is the real Teddy Zane, which it probably isn't, okay, it's it's always an internet troll. If it's the real Teddy Zane, Teddy, you're a effing show off, okay, and I don't like you. Okay, I really wish this is the real Teddy Zane, and I would love to have a debate with you. I would love to have a debate with you if this was really the real Teddy Zane. Okay, you are a friggin' no good show off. That's what you are. Teddy, there are people right now going through major problems in their life, and I'm one of them. I'm one of them, okay? This is not the real Teddy Zane anyway. He wouldn't be here. It's not the real Teddy Zane. Teddy Zane is a show off, okay? And you want to know something? Look, there's nothing wrong with being a show off. There's nothing wrong with being a show off, but you got to be able to back it up. And there is too many things about Teddy Zane that doesn't make sense. There is too many things about this guy, and I can give you a list. I can give you a list of so many things that don't make sense. Okay, here's the first one. You want to go through it? I really hope this is the real Teddy Zane. I really do, but I know it's not. I know it's some internet troll who's just trying to be Teddy Zane. Okay, back in 2020, during the coronavirus, okay, Teddy Zane, according to everybody, was a multi-billionaire. A multi-billionaire. But somehow his true colors came out that he really wasn't because he went on the news. You should look this up, Commander 35. You should look this up. Like if you go on Google and you Google Teddy Zane's name, you're going to see this guy virtually crying to news reporters. Virtually crying. I can't pay my electric bill. I can't pay this bill. I'm losing everything. I'm losing my job. Now, granted, it was a bad time in America. It was a bad time for everybody. It was a bad, thank you, Angie. It was a bad time for everybody. But you see, the difference between Teddy Zane and other American business owners is they're not braggers. They're not braggers. They're not like, oh, I'm friggin' a multi-millionaire. I'm worth 10 million. I'm this, I'm that, all this shit, okay? So Teddy Zane was crying the blues in 2020 to the point where he was virtually begging for assistance. begging for assistance. I can't pay my electric bill. I can't pay my gym bill. I can't pay the. What happened to all the millions? Where's all the millions of dollars, right, that he's supposed to have? No, but do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, Angie, listen to me. Look it up. If you don't believe what I'm saying, listen to me. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go on Google. It's a very simple thing to do. Type in Teddy Zane on Google, and you're going to see that there was this news reporter that went down to his gym. Now, this was during the coronavirus. This dude was crying his eyes out. He was crying his eyes out. Broke as a joke. I have no money. I can't pay my bills. I'm losing everything. I can't pay my electric bill. I'm losing my gym. I'm losing everything. Okay. That don't sound like a millionaire to me. Okay. That doesn't sound like a multimillionaire to me. Okay. Now let's move forward. I really don't like Teddy Zay. You want to know the truth? I I did like him at one time because I thought he was a great guitar player. I was basing it on his music ability. He's a great friggin' guitar player, man. See, I'm not gonna take that away from the guy. The guy is a great guitar player. Other than that, he's a piece of garbage. Other than that, he's a piece of trash. He's a narcissistic piece of shit, Teddy Zane. All that guy cares about is Teddy Zane. That's it. That's all he cares about. He only cares about himself. He doesn't care about nobody else. You know how many people lost money listening to that buffoon? You know how many people lost money listening to that freaking Mama Luke? I had a guy call me up. He almost wanted to commit suicide. This guy told me, I lost so much money listening to Teddy Zane, he said, that he was ready to off himself. Okay? Me personally, I lost $15,000 because of Teddy Zane on Redbox. Hold on for a second here. Okay, so let's talk about that. WTF 198. Let's talk about that. Okay. What do you notice about me and what do you notice about Teddy Zane? Let's see. What do you notice about the two of us? I jump in pools with my mother's fur coat on WTF. Okay. I make videos shaking my balls with a Hooters outfit on. Okay. I dressed up as Carrie Underwood. Listen to me. I dressed up as Carrie Underwood singing that song. What's that song? The revenge song for the guy, which when he cheats or some shit. Okay. I dressed up as a woman with a Betty Boop shirt on. No, let's just listen to me. I dressed up with lipstick on as a joke. I think I put lipstick on my ass. Okay, I was shaking my ass. I was playing "Careless Whisper" by George Michael. Okay, hold on. Do you really think? I'll tell you what. Listen to me. WTF? Do you really think that there is anyone else in the world? If you use the word scam, I'm just kicking you off. Okay. Every time you use scam, I'm kicking you off because I'm not a scam artist. Anyway, do you feel WTF? I'm asking you an honest question. Do you feel there is any judge in the entire planet that would consider me a financial planner? Do you really believe that? Like, look, I know you don't like me, and in all honesty and fairness, Mr. High Blood Pressure, Mr. 210 over 190 blood pressure, WTF 198. I don't like you either. I don't like you. Okay. But putting aside our dislike for each other, do you really think that there is a judge anywhere in this planet that would seriously consider me a financial planner? Do you really believe that? You won't answer that question. Let me get rid of this asshole. There's nothing to own. I'm a comedian. Listen, here's the facts, WTF, because I know that you have an IQ in the single digits, and I understand. I understand that you have the brain the size of a squirrel. Okay, so let me try to sum this up for you. Listen to me. I am an entertainer. That's it. That's who I am. I am a comedian. I am an entertainer. Okay, that's it. There's nothing else to it. And the thing is that Teddy Zane doesn't come across that way. Okay, he doesn't come across that way, and neither did Lou. All right, but we don't have to talk about Lou anymore because Lou passed on. Okay, so what we're gonna say is a prayer for Lou. Okay, God bless Lou. God bless his family. Name of the Father, of the Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. May Lou rest in peace. There is no reason to discuss someone who's deceased. Okay, let me get rid of this idiot. I don't want to keep talking about the same thing. Commander 35, I will never lose a lawsuit with AMC. And let me tell you the reason why I'll never lose. Okay? Commander 35, trust me, I'm never going to get in any legal trouble. It's never going to happen. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because I have made videos, listen to me, that only a psychopathic lunatic would have to take financial advice from me. So, like, here's an example. Let's say someone actually wanted to sue me, okay, and they took me to court. I am going to show the judge. Let me tell you exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to show the judge the video where I had the Hooters outfit on, and you can literally see my friggin' ball sack. You understand? And I'm shaking my ass, and I got lipstick on my ass, and I got my belly button hanging out. You understand? And by the way, that Hooters outfit, okay, hold on a second here. That's not the real Angie. That Hooters outfit was definitely it was supposed to be for a petite girl. Let's just say. It was supposed to be for a girl who weighed 105 pounds. And I put that outfit on, okay? But now you're changing subjects, WTF. Let's stick. Can we stick to one subject at a time? Because I really don't want to be on this live too long. Let's stick. Will Apefather ever get in trouble for financial? It's impossible. It's impossible. It is not possible because I am a comedian. I am an entertainer. No, but I just want to prove this to all of you. You see, can we just talk about the difference between me and Teddy Zane? Did you ever see Teddy Zane do any of that shit? Did you ever see Teddy Zane dress up in a Hooters outfit? Did you ever see Teddy Zane dress up as a woman? Did you ever see Teddy Zane in the bathtub, with no shirt on? You never saw that before, right? Okay. Because Teddy Zane wants to be taken seriously. Here's the difference between me and Teddy Zane. Teddy Zane actually wants to be taken seriously. So that's why he's showing you the Lambos. That's why he's showing you the Infinity with the 3D screen and the 3D sound and all that shit. Because he really wants you to believe that he is a multi millionaire. Now, let's talk about me versus Teddy Zane. Now, see, I know that WTF won't be honest. We all know he's not going to be honest. He's not because he's a piece of shit. He's a high blood pressure piece of shit, okay? Have I not been honest that I lost a fortune on AMC? Have I not been honest? Come on, let's see. Let's see. Yes, God bless President Trump. God bless him. Have I not been honest, WTF? Have I not been honest that I lost a fortune on AMC? WTF? You're not listening to me. You're not listening. You see, you're jumping all over the place. Forget it. I can't talk to you anymore because you're not sticking to one subject. You're all over the place. You're all over the place. I give up. I'm just gonna kick you off because you're not listening to me. The point is perception. This is what the point is. It's called perception. Am I trying to come across right now like I'm like this multimillionaire? I'm not. I'm telling you, my family is going through. Goodbye. You know, just get out of here. Go get the F out of here, WTF. Bye. Get out of here. I love you, young Kuda. So, anyway, we'll finish up on Teddy Zane. Look, what set me off with Teddy Zane is this. What set me off with Teddy Zane, the guy is gone for about a year. Nobody knows what happened to him. Nobody knows where he went. He comes out of nowhere, starts showing off like he's a big shot. I got a Lamborghini. I got an Infinity with the 3D screen, the 3D sound, all this shit. There are people out there right now that are starving, that are struggling. My wife is going through terminal cancer. You think that I want to see that? Nobody wants to see that. And I think he's a real piece of garbage. You just don't make videos like that. You don't do it. And I know why he's doing it. I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm so pissed off at him. I know the exact reason why Teddy Zane is doing it, because Teddy Zane wants people to give him money. That's what it is. Teddy Zane wants people to give him $5 to $10 a month for his Discord. That's it. Teddy Zane doesn't give a rat's ass if you make money. Teddy Zane doesn't give a shit. This is my opinion. I'll say it's alleged, but it's subject to my opinion. Teddy Zane doesn't give a shit if you make money or lose money. And you know how I know this? Because I've spoken to a lot of people who lost a lot of money listening to Teddy Zane. I've spoken to a lot of people who lost a fortune. But Teddy still wants that money. He still wants that monthly income. He wants it. He needs it. Okay? And that's why I think he's a piece of trash. If he had any decency, whatsoever, he would have came back after a whole year like a normal person. Just like a normal person. Hey everybody, it's Teddy Zane. How you doing? I missed all of you, glad to be back. Just like a normal video. But what does he do the second he comes back? Man, I made a fortune. I made so much effing money. I got a Lambo. I got this Infinity with the 3D screen and the 3D sound. And after he does all of this shit, okay, somewhere in between the lines, he goes, join my Discord. Do you want to be like me? Do you want to be a multi-millionaire? Join my Discord. Pay me, mother effers. Pay me. Now, if that doesn't sound like a grifter to you, you know what's funny? All of these haters call me a grifter. They say, why am I a grifter? Tell me why. Because I'm a piano player? Because my wife has terminal cancer, I love her, and because I want to help my wife. And what do I say? Request a song, whether it be a Billy Joel song, whether it be an Elton John song, a classic rock song. You can see there's my cash app right on the bottom right there. You see it where it says the $ Richard Lavoie. For a couple of dollars, you help a mother, a 46-year-old mother, a mom, a beautiful, beautiful human being. And in exchange for a very small entertainment tip, I'm not a charity. I'm not a 501c. I'm going to record a short video on YouTube of the song you requested. Isn't that a beautiful thing? How is that a bad thing? Tell me. Because I had Commander 35 make a dozen videos calling me a grifter, a scam artist, Cindy Lou who I believe is either Lou or Lou's wife. Nah, most likely it's Vera. But anyway, Cindy Lou Who, once again, says my wife is faking her cancer. It's crazy, right? They're insulting us. They're degrading us. They're humiliating us, right? So that I make an offer to Cindy Lou Who. What did I say? Why is this so bad? Everybody always makes Apefather like I'm the bad guy. I'm like Tony Montana in Scarface, Say goodnight to the bad guy. If Cindy Lou Who has the right to insult my wife, let's start from the beginning with this. Most likely it's a man. It's not even a woman. But let's start from the beginning. 3 years ago, when Cindy Lou Who first told me her husband had cancer and was dying and ultimately, according to her, passed away, Look at me. On God. On God. I told Cindy Lou Who, God bless your family. That's what I said to her. God bless your husband and God bless you. And my heart breaks for everything you're going through in your life. And there is nothing but prayers in my heart for your family. That's what I told Cindy Lou Who. Cindy Lou Who. You want to know what Cindy Lou Who said to me about my wife? She said she's counting the days for my wife to die. Okay? That's what Cindy Lou Who said to me. She goes, she's counting the days for my wife to pass away. Okay? So, how can anyone expect me to be nice to a piece of garbage like that? How can anyone expect me to be respectful to a piece of human trash like that? You tell me how. How could you be respectful to someone like that? Anyway, let me just get rid of these people here. Look, I don't even know if this is the real regulator, but the regulator, look, if this is the real regulator, which I'm not even sure if it is, you have proven yourself, obviously, to be nothing but a complete fake. Okay? You obviously do not care in any way, shape, or form about my wife. You are a complete and utter bullshit artist, and I have absolutely no respect for you. Absolutely no respect for you. Okay? But you know what I will tell you? If you do make that donation, okay, let me ask you a question, right? If it's really in Jennifer's honor, she can't call up the non-for-profit company, she can't call up the Animal Rescue Center, and she can't verify it that a donation has been made. Listen, if you're making listen to me. If you're making a donation to a charity, not to me, I'm not a charity. I am not a charity. But if you're making a donation to, say, an animal rescue charity, and you're making the donation with the understanding, this is for Jennifer. Okay, I am making a donation for a woman who has terminal stage 4 breast cancer. Okay, you're telling me that Jennifer or me, her husband, the caretaker, I can't call up this charity and verify if that donation has been made? Of course I can. Now, so what's going to be your excuse? Your excuse is going to say, well, I don't want you to know my name. Okay, well, then you can make the donation an anonymous donation. Okay, look, you know and I know, the regulator, that there is a better chance, are you ready? There is a better chance that a leprechaun will come to my house with a pot of gold than you making a $1,000 donation to an animal shelter. You don't even have $1,000, okay? So there is absolutely no chance of that happening. You know it, and I know it. Well, I'm glad I remind you of your father. God bless Jacob. So anyway, for the normal people, let me get rid of the regulator. This guy's an idiot. Moon Monster, look, Moon Monster. I don't want to disagree with you, brother. I don't want to disagree with you. But if you really, really analyze Teddy Zane, there's a lot of holes in his story. There is a lot of holes in this guy's story. Like I said, I really don't want to even talk about it like anymore. All right. Okay, let me ask you a question. If he's doing so well, right? If he's doing so well, why does he have to scoop to a level where he could possibly face like legal trouble? Do you understand you can't guarantee people success? Moon Monster. I don't know if you know this. You seem like a very smart guy to me, but I don't know if you're aware of this. Do you know who guarantees people certain things? Bernie Madoff. You ever hear of that guy? Does that name ring a bell to you? Does that name ring a bell? Bernie Madoff. Okay. Bernie Madoff said to his investors, okay, I guarantee that you will get a 10% return of your money. Little did anybody know he was running a Ponzi scheme, taking from Peter, paying Paul, blew $50 billion, winded up going to jail for 150 years, dying in jail. Okay. I am not comparing Teddy Zane to Bernie Madoff. Let me be crystal clear. I am not comparing Teddy Zane to Bernie Madoff. But here's what I am saying. There's a similarity. There's a similarity because Teddy Zane is guaranteeing people that if they pay him $5 to $10 a month on his Discord, they're going to become millionaires. I'm sorry, but that is some shady, shady, shady shit, in my opinion. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. It's not legal advice. But to me, in my opinion, that is some really, really shady, shady shit. Like it would be one thing, you know what it is? Look, if Teddy did the following things, if Teddy said, look, here's the thing, I'm doing well in my life. You understand? That's okay. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that at all. I'm doing well in my life, and I feel that I could train you. Listen to me. I feel that I could train you in your life to learn how to trade and understand cryptocurrency, understand Bitcoin, understand Bitcoin ETFs, and everything like that. There's nothing wrong with that. And Teddy Zay would have every single right to charge a fee for his service. It's a trading service. No different than if he was a personal fitness trainer. No different if he was a personal fitness trainer. He could say, you pay me a certain amount of money and I'm going to train you to get in shape. This is called a service. 100% legal, nothing wrong with it, but that's not what Teddy Zane is doing. Okay? Teddy Zane is basically guaranteeing people that if they pay him $5 to $10 a month, they're going to become millionaires. Okay? And if all of you think that that's okay, I guess you're entitled to your opinion, but I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. I think that's some shady shit. I think that he's a lowlife for saying that shit. Because again, let me tell you a story. A guy calls me up one time. This was a while ago. This was during Teddy Zane's Chinese IPO stocks, okay? These China stocks. A guy, I'm not going to say his name without his permission, lost $75,000 listening to Teddy Zane. What happened to the guarantees, though, right? Right. What happened to you can't lose with this, all this shit, okay? So this dude almost wanted to kill himself. This dude who was paying Teddy Zane in his Discord almost wanted to commit suicide. I had to talk to this guy for 2 hours on the phone to calm him down, to relax him, so that he wouldn't commit suicide. Okay, that's why I have a lot of anger with Teddy Zane. I have a lot of anger. The guy disappears for a year, comes back after a year like he's a big shot with his effing Lamborghinis, with his Infinities, talking all this shit. So if you're doing so well, why don't you be a philanthropist? Listen to me. You're doing so well, right? You're doing great. Help people for free. Help people for free. Be like, look, I made it in my life. I'm a multi effing millionaire. All right, guess what? I'm gonna make free videos on YouTube for you. That's it. You don't have to pay me. Listen and learn. Listen and learn. Okay. But that's not what he's doing. He's charging people. Mr. Multi-millionaire, Mr. Lamborghini, Mr. Big Shot wants $5 to $10 a month from all of you. Okay? Because why? Because he's got the ticket to ride. He's got the guaranteed way to turn all of you into multi-millionaires. Now, I don't like the guy. I don't like him at all. And let's just leave it at that. What's up, Ron? Ron, XRP to the moon, baby. Oh, okay. The real Apefather. I'm making money from Teddy. Good for you. He still doesn't have the right to guarantee success. Okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're making money from him. He doesn't have the right to guarantee success. That's it. Bottom line. You could be losing money from Teddy Zane. You could be making money from Teddy Zane. He doesn't have the right to say, do you want to be a millionaire? Simply join my Discord. Pay me $5 to $10 a month and you're going to be a millionaire. He doesn't have the right to do that. Selena girl, that's funny. The Bankman-Fried kid is as trustworthy. You're probably right. It's not negativity, young Cooter. It's. Listen to me, brother. I don't want to see people get hurt, man. I don't want to see people. See, you know what it is? You understand? I love all of you. I love all of you, and I don't want to see people get hurt. And I don't like what Teddy Zane is doing. I think he's going to hurt people. I really do. Not physically, financially. I think he's going to hurt people because I just don't like. I don't like what he's doing. I don't like how he talks. I don't like how he says guarantees and you'll be a millionaire working with me and all this shit. I don't like it. I don't like the showing off. I don't like his talk. I don't like nothing about the guy. So with that said, this is my YouTube channel, and I have the right to feel however I want to feel. And if none of you like it, get the F out of here. Okay? I don't like Teddy Zane. I don't like him. I think he's a show-off, number one. Number two, I think that he's allegedly, possibly committing illegal shit. I'll say it's alleged because from my understanding, you can't guarantee success. You can't do it. And he has to hope and pray, that mother effer, that he stays under the radar. He's got to hope and pray. You don't guarantee success. Anyway, let's drop Teddy Zane. Yeah, I don't even know who's who anymore. There's so many people that I can't tell who's real and who's not. It's crazy. Listen, Back to the Future. Obviously, you're the fake Back to the Future. It doesn't matter if people made money with Teddy. I can give you a list of a ton of people who lost money with Teddy. And like I said, there was an actual case that someone lost so much money from Teddy that they almost wanted to commit suicide. Okay? So, but you're missing the point. This is not a question of people who make money from Teddy. This is not a question of people who lose money from Teddy. This is a question of Teddy's language. You know what's funny? Did you ever read Teddy Zane's actual disclaimer on his channel? And if you did it, you should take some time and you should actually read it. It says, I am not a financial advisor. I'm a Chippendale. This is what it says. I swear, I kid you not, you got to go read this guy's disclaimer. He goes, I'm a Chippendale dancer. Okay? Then he goes on to say, if you listen to me, you will lose all your money. If you think I'm lying to you, right, go check out his channel. Go check out Teddy Zane's channel if you think I'm lying to you. And then when he talks to people on his live streams and when he talks to people on his videos, he's like, you want to be a millionaire? Join my Discord. I'll make you a millionaire. But what happened to the disclaimer that says you're a Chippendale dancer, you're not a financial advisor, and anybody who listens to you will ultimately lose all of their money? There's something rotten in Denmark there, if you ask me. Obviously, that's not Teddy Zane, but whatever. Obviously, that's not Back to the Future. That's true. Back to the Future. Don't worry, Back to the Future. I know that the real Back to the Future. I know the real Back to the Future. And let me say, I love Donald Trump. I didn't mean any negativity in the beginning of this live stream. I was just simply saying I do believe that he fooled around with Stormy Daniels. But with that said, it wouldn't have made a difference. We love Donald Trump. It wouldn't have. Donald Trump could do us no wrong. We love him. We support him. I didn't mean any disrespect. I don't see some people. I think that guy Mark was getting angry at me. I didn't mean any disrespect. I was just simply saying, in my heart, I believe he did fool around with Stormy Daniels. That's all. But it wouldn't have made a difference. We would have voted for him anyway. He's going to make America great again, and it makes absolutely no difference at all. It makes. I'm glad they dropped all the charges. I'm glad that's it. They sentenced him today. They dropped all the charges. Unfortunately, they're going to keep the felon record on his record. He's going to appeal that, of course. But he's set to be the president January 20th, and I'm looking forward to the golden age of America. I love Donald Trump, and I know he's going to do a great job. I meant no disrespect. I was just simply saying I think he did, in fact, fool around with Stormy Daniels. That's all I'm saying. And everybody got like crazy at me. Everybody got nuts. They're like, what are you talking about, Willis? I'm just saying there was no need for him, in my opinion, there was no need for him to do that confidentiality, that $130,000 hush money thing. Should have never happened. He should have just did what he did, and he should have told her, take care, brush your hair, see you, hate to be you. She would have never been able to prove anything. But anyway, it's over now. They dropped all the charges. I meant no disrespect. Anyway, listen, guys. My wife is coughing a lot in the background. She doesn't sound too good. I'm going to go check up on her. Like I said, I offer a service. If anybody loves Billy Joel, if anybody loves Elton John, if anybody loves classic rock, I am a piano player. I'm a singer. You probably know that already, but if you don't, you can check out my short videos. You can see all the covers I did. I have a service for a very, very small entertainment fee. Could be a couple of bucks. It has to be on my Cash App, though, for my service. If anybody ever gave a super chat, God bless you. If you wanted to just be a nice person and you wanted nothing in return and you were like, Apefather, you're a great entertainer. Here's a super chat. God bless you. God bless your family. I want nothing in return. Thank you very, very much. And I would be very appreciative of it. But if you actually would like a service where I actually perform a song for you, like let's say you say, I want to hear Billy Joel, Captain Jack, or I want to hear Billy Joel, You May Be Right. I want to hear Elton John, Tiny Dancer. I would actually record a YouTube short video for you, okay, for a very, very small entertainment tip on my Cash App. Okay, that's the $ Richard Lavoy, RICHARDLEVOI. There's no underscore. There's no space in between my first and last name. Once again, it's pinned. You see the Angie comment? It's pinned. $ Richard Lavoy. RICHARDLEVOI. If you send a couple of bucks, I am not a charity. This is not a 501c. It would be considered a tip for entertainment purposes only. You send a couple of bucks. What I would suggest is write on the Cash App the song that you would like to hear. So, example, let's say you said $5 on the Cash App. Underneath it, write Elton John, Tiny Dancer. You will notice that I will record a short video for you performing Elton John, Tiny Dancer for you. And that entertainment tip, as I said, I'm using it. My wife is really going through it. Look, putting aside all the crazy stuff that we talked about today with the crazy Teddy Zane stuff, my wife is really going through a tough time. Our family is going through a tough time. And believe it or not, we really, really could use the support. But again, it's not a donation. It is not charity. It is a service. It is a service. It's an entertainment tip. to request a song. If you'd like to do so, you can see it's pinned. The comment is pinned. It's the $ Richard Lavoie from you see the Angie comment? $ Richard Lavoie. That's my Cash App. $RichardLevoi. Once again, no space, no underscore in between my first and last name. You make a small entertainment tip, you request a song, I will record it for you in a YouTube short video, and it goes to help my beautiful wife going through terminal cancer. God bless her. Back to the Future. Have a great night, brother. I will say hello to Jen. Prayers. I love you, brother. Good night. So anyway, I'm going to just end the live stream for now. I will be back in a little while. God bless all of you. Anything I talk about as far as stocks or cryptocurrencies, you all understand. I'm not a financial planner. I do not give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It is entertainment purposes only. Any accusations I made with Teddy Zane or with anyone for that matter, Donald Trump or anything, it is all based on my opinion. It is all alleged. Remember that is for entertainment purposes only. What's not for entertainment purposes only is what my wife is actually going through. God bless her with her medical condition. But with that said, all of you, buona notte, ciao. Have a great night. It was a pleasure. And let me just get rid of all these morons before I leave. V for victory. God bless all of you. Have a great night.